recording.
Great. Well, welcome everybody. We'll begin with our invocation. Today, we will just do a moment of silence. If you'll join me. Thank you very much. So it's a little bit past 1:30 on the 25th of October. Welcome to our afternoon business meeting. I'll go ahead and call us to order and begin with our Pledge of Allegiance. If you'll join me in that, please. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you very much. Attorney Pratt, do we have certification of the agenda today?
Good afternoon, Commissioners. Chris Pratt with the Attorney's Office. The Attorney's Office has reviewed all of the items on today's agenda and they meet legal approval.
Great, thank you. And then do any commissioners have disclosures for items on this agenda today?
No, sir.
Okay, and I don't either. With that, we'll move to item 2, which is citizen comment, organization comments. At this time, you are welcome to comment about any topic other than what is scheduled on today's regular agenda. You will be prompted to comment on those items at the appropriate time. This is an opportunity to share your thoughts and ideas with us. If you would just state your name and where you're from prior to making comments, you will have up to 3 minutes to comment. And then commissioner comments, if any, will follow all citizen comments. Are there any citizen comments today? I see a lot of great citizens. I think other comments later. Troy, do we have any citizen comments online?
Thank you, Commissioner. I have no online comments.
Okay, and with that, I will close citizen comment and move to item 3, which is our consent agenda. Troy, let me just ask, do we have any citizen comment either in person or online with regard to our consent agenda?
I also have no online comment for consent.
Thank you, Troy. And with that, I'll bring it back to the board for any further discussion and or a motion.
If it does please the board, I do have a motion to approve the requests in items A through V of the consent agenda.
Okay, and Commissioner Thomas is out today, so I will second that motion. Is there any further discussion?
No, sir.
Seeing none, all those in favor signal by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye, and that carries. With that, we will move to item 4 on our regular agenda, which is our regular agenda items. And the first is item 4A. It's the 2022-2023 Scientific and Cultural Facilities District Tier 3 Grant Distribution in the amount of $1,285,605.39. Kim Smith, our Community Resource Program Coordinator, is presenting. Hi, Kim.
Let me just open my file, just a moment. Good afternoon, Commissioners. Kim Smith representing Community Services staff. Voters approved a 0.1% sales and use tax for cultural facilities throughout the 7-county Denver metro area in 1988 and again in 2016. The 0.1% sales and use tax equates to 1 penny for every $10 spent. Funds collected as part of the Scientific and Cultural Facilities District, or SCFD, are distributed to each of the 7 participating counties, including Adams, Arapahoe, Boulder, Broomfield, Denver, Douglas, and Jefferson. Each of the 7 counties has a cultural council responsible for recommending allocations for its county's annual portion of sales and use tax to Tier 3 organizations. Tier 3 recipients are the smaller organizations that provide more personal cultural experiences in our community. The Board of County Commissioners approved Douglas County's allocation of Tier 3 SCFD grant funds at a business meeting on July 12, 2022. The allocation in the amount of $1,285,605.39 was awarded for 14 general operating support and 43 project grants for a total of 57 grant awards. All funds distributed benefit Douglas County residents by enlightening and entertaining through visual arts, performing arts, cultural history, natural history, or natural sciences. Organizations that receive a grant award were invited here today to be recognized by the Board of County Commissioners. 49 different organizations applied for Douglas County's portion of SCFD grant funds. 14 of the 49 organizations that applied are Douglas County-based organizations, all of which were awarded grant funds. In order to apply for general operating support, the organization must be based in Douglas County. 8 of the organizations that requested general operating support also applied for a project grant. A total of $853,426.85, or 66% of the total grant allocation for 2022, is being distributed to Douglas County-based organizations. I would like to take a moment to thank the Cultural Council members for their dedication and commitment to the council as they spend numerous hours reviewing the grant applications and attending meetings. We also have a few guests joining us today. We have Tim Murphy, who is our program officer from SCFD. We also have representatives from the many organizations that are being awarded funds today that bring a variety of cultural opportunities to Douglas County residents. So I would like to take this moment to invite any of them to come up and say a few words if they would like to. Up there, yeah.
Hi, Tim Murphy, Program Officer for SCFD. I'd just like to thank the commissioners again for hosting this event to honor these amazing organizations. And just a very big thank you to our Cultural Council and county staff for their amazing work in this past grant cycle. So thanks very much.
Thank you, Tim.
Anyone else? No?
Council, my name is Jim Ramsey, Executive Director for the Performing Arts Academy and one of the recipients for today. I just wanted to say my thanks, not only on behalf of my staff, but also on behalf of the 1,300 students that we serve in our organization that benefit greatly because of this opportunity. And I just want to say thank you.
Thank you, Jim.
So I will bring up the items for distribution, and we'll continue with our recognition.
Well, and perhaps before we do that, I think it would be appropriate for us to accept a motion. Let me first ask if there is any staff questions or any comments for staff from the board.
None here.
Well, no questions for me, but Kim, thank you so much for your incredible work facilitating with our Cultural Council and SCFD. And on behalf of the county, we know how deeply significant it is to have arts, science, and culture in our community. It is the lifeblood of any municipality or county or organization to have that element with us. We know that COVID and the pandemic have been particularly difficult on you all, and we're so thankful that in large part you are all back and out there engaged in our community and providing those opportunities for people to re-engage with hope, inspiration, and encouragement as you always have. It's a real honor for the county to participate and be a partner with you. So thank you for giving us the honor of collaborating. So thank you very much. With that, let me open it up for any citizen comment on this item. Is there any citizen comment either in the room or online with regard to this agenda item?
Commissioner, I have no online comment.
Okay, so I'll close citizen comment and bring it back to the board for any further discussion and or a motion.
It's a feature. some people who know me, I mean, James and I, we had a great discussion about history at Cherokee Ranch when I visited there recently. But many who know me know I'm a big old history geek. I like to read history. I always I consider myself a student of history, and one of the things that always marked our civilization here in the United States, probably the Western civilization in North America, has always been that no matter how small the settlement on the landscape, there's always been a dedication to arts and culture. Even reading research that my daughter did at Boston College, the humorous nature of small towns in Texas and Wyoming and Montana, of like 15 individuals still organizing the Shakespeare Festival every fall, every spring. The collection, the Ladies Club, for again these very small towns of not even 100 people, insisting on having the art gallery open up, perhaps only in the entry to the local church every year. Often accompanying holidays, sometimes accompanying our national holidays. And it's the thing that I actually do love about SCFD is it's just that dedication of preserving culture and, you know, preserving the arts in our community. It's, is it a noble aspiration for us to do this? Yeah, probably, but it's still that continuation of what our society has meant through our history, our brief history here on this continent. And so, I mean, I went through and we had a reception before the meeting here, and I had an opportunity to speak to several of you. Thank you so much for taking the time with me. But it was just remarkable, I thought, how we use these funds. I mean, obviously, James Holmes, our executive director at Cherokee Ranch, I assure you, we all appreciate how you care for and keep up Tweets Castle there above Santa Fe, and that just jewel here in our community. But then, you know, speaking to the representative from the Boulder Museum of Contemporary Art, and the first thing, and she said that, and the first thing that went through my head is, well, what the heck are you doing here? And then sharing how she's bringing their exhibits among our elderly population in our care facilities. And so it's these kind of projects where we continue this often fine arts, but definitely arts and cultural tradition here within our county, even perhaps not in big edifices, large museums. Although I really feel like Lone Tree Symphony, you guys are trying to make it a big thing. It's like the commercial for the hamburger place. It's going to be big. I guarantee it will. But even the small, even the times when it's those of you out there who in our audience right now, working with small groups, working with kids, working to continue the Western arts tradition that, and by the way, it's not Western arts as in blue jeans and rhinestone cowboy kind of stuff, but the Western arts going back thousands of years that we have inherited. If it does please the board, I do have a motion, Chair, to make the presentation of the 22-23 Scientific and Cultural Facilities District Tier 3 grant distribution in the amount of $1,285,605.39.
Thank you. And since, again, this is a presentation, we did approve this previously, but just to add some formality, I will second that. With just some added comment, I'm reminded of the Romantic poet Percy Bysshe Shelley that said, you know, poets are the unacknowledged legislators of the world, and it is you all that come up with the great inspirational ideas that folks like us eventually catch up to. So thank you for that. There's a first and second on the floor. All those in favor signal by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye, and that carries. So with that, what we'd like to do is we do have a stack of checks to give out. And historically, we, I guess not that historically, but maybe in the last few years, as we invite entities to come up and receive their checks, you are welcome to provide a demonstration of your organization, whether it's dance, song. I think we had a trumpet player one year. I mean, it is really whatever you'd like to do. Or if you just want to come up and get your check, that is fine also. So this is a fun day, and we like to have a little fun once in a while in Douglas County. So what we'll do, Commissioner Teal and I will come down and call out names of those receiving checks today.
Yes, sir. Littleton Town Hall Art Center. I guess I'll go first. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you. Appreciate it. We do many song and dance musicals. My days of that are over.
So I have the Arapahoe Philharmonic.
Obviously, I didn't bring any instruments with me.
Okay, this should get more interesting now. The Littleton Chorale.
Why feel so much pressure? Thank you. We just had a concert last weekend. I'm a little tired. Christmas. Come to our concerts in December, 9th, 10th, and 11th. The Work Voices Blast.
I got the Boulder Museum of Contemporary Art.
The New Dance Theater.
Couldn't tell if you were going in alphabetical order. I was expecting it to come.
And if Cleo Parker Robinson was here, she
Great.
would dance, but I'm also administrative, so I'm not.
Okay, and then we have, now, this gentleman performs every year, and usually it is a dance. I don't know if he'll do it this year or not, since it's George Teal and I, but it's the Cherokee Ranch and Castle Foundation. Mr. James Holmes. Congratulations, sir. Yep, absolutely. Thanks for having you.
Thanks. The Ocean First Institute.
Okay, we'll hang on to their check and make sure that they receive it. CM Dance. Congratulations, and thank you for being here with us. Thank you very much. Absolutely.
Thanks again.
Yay, there we go. There's a little dance.
We're doing some community events too. So Gaylord, Rockies Hotel, November 12th and 13th. All from dance lessons. We do jazz, swing. Come on, have some fun.
All right, great.
The Parker Area Historical Society. Thank you so much.
Thank you for being with us.
Thank you.
Appreciate you.
We're going to use our funding to promote the historical area of Parker with an app that we're going to be working with that will tell the story of pioneers to present day. You can do it driving if you drive slow, or walking. The intention is to have students be able to use it for their curriculum. I think it's 7th grade curriculum when they study the state of Colorado. There's a lot of interesting things about our area, Castle Rock, Parker, etc. You know, there were a lot of pioneering spirits here, and you know, it was an important crossroads on the stagecoach and the trail, the Smoky Hill Trail. So look for that in probably May, if all goes right.
The Colorado Chamber Players.
We'll be performing this coming year at Pace and at Roxborough in the auditorium there for an interesting concert with Falcon and music and birds.
The Parker Symphony Orchestra.
We just finished our first concert of the season, October 14th, called Check Please. Composers in or around the Czech areas.
Yes.
Kind of some background on them, and then also music of the Czecho area. Next concerts coming up for us are combined with the Parker Chorale, December 10th and 11th at the Pace Center. So hopefully you can make it. We'd love to see you.
And the Denver Audubon.
I guess I can do this. For Bird, for Audubon.
Get out to your Douglas County open spaces and go birding.
The Performing Arts Academy.
Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. Oh,
I mean, set the bar, guys. I have the Denver Brass.
I play trumpet, and we do not want her to perform without me. Rocky Mountain Arts Association.
Thanks so much. Well, I used to sing with the Denver Gaymen's Chorus, but I have a cold. But I do want to invite everybody to our holiday show at St. Andrews on December 11th. Call out the Jolly.
I have the Friends of Dinosaur Ridge.
I have no dinosaurs with me. I'm sorry. It's not Jurassic Park.
I've been here 4 years and they're starting to call me a dinosaur.
We do have a new Triceratops out there, full life-size Triceratops. It came last week. She's beautiful. You should come see her. And there's also a beautiful dinosaur up on the ridge that's an artistic replication of an Eolambia, which used to be the hamburger of the dinosaurs. Come see our dinosaurs.
Roxborough Arts Council.
We just had a great show at Backcountry in their community center in Douglas County, and we're preparing for the annual Roxborough Holiday Show, which will be the weekend of December 1st, so come and visit.
And Hot West. Somebody from Hot West. Here he is. Okay.
But I can't sing.
But I did bring a dinosaur. It's a live dinosaur. Nice.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you for being here. Wow. Let me say a little bit about this bird. This is one of 3 bald eagles we have, and she has about a 6.5-foot wingspan. And as of today, we have done over 800 events. And we couldn't do it without FCFD. Of course, my volunteers. Don here is one of my top eagle handlers, and we get her to take the hood off. Show you a 6-foot wingspan. I don't want to take too much time, but let me tell you, folks, the eyes and the kids that we talk to, a lot of kids, their idea of an eagle is a pigeon, which I think is sad. So when we bring in an eagle, a hawk, and an owl, they really get the message. And I want to thank you again for
Sir, thank you so much. You know, it's pretty tough to surprise a commissioner. I am genuinely surprised.
We want to take a picture.
Let's do it, let's do it.
You got it there, boss?
All right. All right, yep. And on 3, 1, 2, 3.
Got it?
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. I don't have time. That happened in the governor's office.
That's not the first time. Got some challenges in our commission. That's right. All right, well, thank you very much. Thank you. Understood the assignment.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
I have a nice chat with these ladies. The award-winning Skyline Chapter Sweet Adelines International.
We just came back from our international competition, and we're so fortunate to be the silver medalists for the world in 4-part barbershop harmony choruses. And we're looking forward and hope you will check out our holiday show, December 3rd. You can get all the details at skylinechorus.net. And we're planning a big show at the Pace Center in the fall of next year.
I want to hear what a silver medal sounds like. Next time.
4 parts.
We
only have 2.
Very nice. Near and dear to my heart, many Highlands Ranch Cultural Affairs Association. That's Jamie.
No emotional trauma today from any performance. Lots of fun things. Just come to Highlands Ranch. More than we can keep track of.
Vintage theater productions.
Village. We are the village. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you so much. This is so helpful for us. And we're opening Spam-A-Lot next week. Now we're in Aurora, so if you're coming out, you can come out to see us. But we're using this to bring things to you in Douglas County. So if you have, we're trying to expand out a little bit. So if you have venues that you would like to fill with some theater, we have, right now we're touring Your Good Man Charlie Brown and Murder for Two and some cabarets. So, life is a cabaret, old chum, come to the cabaret.
Wonderful. I have Kim Robards dance.
I'm here accepting on behalf of Kim Robards. They're out performing actually right now. I just want to say thank you so much. We're in the process of opening a brand new venue November 10th out in Northwest Denver in Chafee Park. We've spent many years bringing dance to the different counties, and so now we're going to actually have our own space to perform, but also to host events. So we're definitely open to other arts groups coming in to use the space, or for other private events, everything from weddings to fundraisers. So thank you so much.
And finally on this side, Young Voices of Colorado.
Tis a gift to be simple, tis a gift to be free, tis a gift to get a check from SCFD.
Always have a shake or two.
Yes. And our concert on December 4th at the Newman Center is called Simple Gifts. We invite you all.
And last but certainly not least, in my district, the Lone Tree Symphony Orchestra.
So we just had our most recent concert on September 30th, Celebrating America. And it was, I would say it was sold out, but there was a seat here and there available in the theater. We had a group from the Douglas County Youth Orchestra come along and play in the lobby before the concert. It was great getting those kids exposed to the performance opportunity. We also honored a bunch of veterans with the help of Quilts of Honor. I'm going to plug another group. The Quilts of Honor is a group of different quilting organizations, and they identify veterans who were never recognized for their service. And it was really quite an emotional presentation. It was really a great addition to our concert to have that. Our next concert is our holiday performance, December 3rd and 4th at the Lone Tree Arts Center. Thank you.
Thank you all so much for just delighting us and our constituents with your talents. If you'd all come up to the dais and join us for a photo, I think they're going to bring the SCFD banner. We'll take a big picture.
We're going to put it in front of Doug.
Come on, guys.
Like that?
Yep, perfect. Thank you. And then, yeah, we'll actually go more out over here.
Oh, we need people to bundle up, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, we can't do a shot.
This is called honoring her with her.
Do you need us to bring them in closer?
No, I think this will work.
Okay.
All right. All right, on the count of 3, 1, 2, 3. And then one more here. On the count of 3, 1, 2, 3. Cool. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you very much.
That lady did great last time.
Hi. Yeah, it's always a pleasure to see you.
We need a photographer? Yeah.
I'm sure. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, we'll do it. Yeah, all right, have a good day.
And he said, it's like lunch, dinner, and next day breakfast.
Okay, well, again, we like to have some fun at the county. We're reconvening here. I'll move on to item number 5. Is there any other business today? Seeing none, we'll move to our county manager and our county manager report. The county manager is walking off into the gallery, so we will say no on that. We'll bring it back to number 7, which is commissioner comments. Are there any commissioner comments today?
The only thing I'd like to share with everyone who may be watching, who may be in the room, I've had the opportunity to get out in the outdoors. Obviously, it's been a gorgeous, gorgeous autumn here. The leaves are changing. I would encourage everyone, we always like to get outside when it's nice and warm and summertime, but there's still plenty of great times to be had in outdoors Colorado. And I encourage everybody to take some time, get out, go hunting, go for a hike with the family, and enjoy this beautiful Colorado landscape here in Douglas County.
Very well said and well taken, Commissioner Teal. I'll just dovetail on that with an announcement about our Parks Volunteer Program. We had a really successful launch of our new Parks Volunteer program over the weekend. And this is an opportunity to build upon the 160 volunteers that we currently have in our open space department. But now citizens that are civically inclined will be able to engage directly to help clean and maintain our valuable parks. So thanks to all those that participated in that. Our next business meeting will be held on Tuesday, November 8th, 2022 at 1:30 p.m. I will adjourn this meeting and we will commence our land use and public hearing at 2:30. Thank you very much.